Hi, my name is Drag Race Fanliz and I make content on all things drag and drag race. And today I'll be reviewing Global All Stars episode 5. Yes, can you believe it? We are already on episode 5 and we are down to just 10 queens. The season is flying by. So to start, like always, I'm going to recap episode 4. Now, on episode 4, we had the girl group and the Colour My World runway, and the winner of that challenge was Kitty Scott-Claus, and she won $10,000, and Miranda LaBrow was eliminated. Now, this week we had a mini challenge and a maxi challenge. The mini challenge was the reading challenge, and this is always such a fun one because we can always see the girls get quite feisty. Favourite had to be Pythia's to Alyssa's, Kitty's roast, Queen and Alyssa's. Those 4 were my favourite of this season. It was a bit of a flop. Some of them could have done better. The winner of that mini challenge was Kitty Scott-Claus, and she won $2,500. Now, she is a maxi challenge and a mini challenge winner. Now, this week, their maxi challenge was an acting challenge, and it was called Booby the Sequel. Now, obviously, this was based off of Barbie, but they called it Booby. So we did an action challenge and they had 3 different themes. They had Jurassic Booby, Franken Booby, and Boobies of the Caribbean. You can work out where we're going with each of these. So we had 3 teams, and team 1 was Kitty, Queen Kong, and Alyssa Edwards. Then team 2 was Vanity, Tessa, Gala, and Eva. And then team 3 was Pythia, Nelena, and Sawa. And they did the acting challenge, and they were directed by Michelle Visage and Jamal Sims. With the special guest on this week's runway was Carson Kressley. Now, this week's runway, the category was Brown Town. And with the theme being Brown Town, all the looks consisted of the colour brown. So starting off the runway, we'll have Queen Kong, and we will be ending the runway with Pythia. So, starting with Queen Kong, she had this lovely kind of island-inspired warrior look, and I really like this look, and she had so much detail on the dress. It was really, really good, and it was one of my favourite. Now, Kitty Scott-Claus came out in a very basic outfit. I was slightly disappointed with Kitty Scott-Claus. She's come out with some basic looks over this runway, but with that being said, I usually see Kitty in blonde hair, and this week she came out in brown hair, which was a lovely change to see. And Garlavaro had a lot of things going on with her outfit. It looked messy, and I didn't really like it. Now, Eva the Queen had a very basic look compared to some of her normal looks, but with that to be said, it did look good. However, it was incredibly basic, and the judges did pick up on that too. Alyssa Edwards had an amazing steampunk inspired outfit. She had a massive clock on her head, a brolly, she had big hips, and she looked stunning. So with Vanity Fair, I was slightly confused. I was very confused with this look. Yes, it fits the brief, but it is still very, very basic. Now with Tessa T, I really liked the hair, and I really liked her shoulder pads, and that was it. I didn't really get what her look was giving. I was slightly unsure on it. Now, Nilania. I am growing to love Nilania. I'm definitely loving her on this season, and I will be going to watch her original season because I'm loving her. She's bringing good outfits every week. Now, Nilania's looked like a musical instrument, and she just looked stunning. The corset in the middle, the hair, she just looks so good. The moustache, the makeup, the hair. She just looks stunning. Soa to Muse. I really like Soa's look. This is probably my favourite Soa to Muse look that she has provided on the runway so far. It was full of fans and culture and references. It was just so good. Now, Pythia. Pythia always brings creative looks to the runway. She shows her skill as a seamstress and says, yeah, I sew, look at me. Her outfits are always so good, and I loved this look. It was very teddy bear inspired. It was so creative, so Pythia, and I love the tail that she had on the dress. Now, based on the movie sequels that they had to do for the acting challenge, the winner of the group was Jurassic Booby, and that consisted of Kitty Scott-Claus, Alyssa Edwards, and Queen Kong. And the winner out of all three of them were Queen Kong, and she won $10,000. And this puts her in the front with 2 Maxi Challenge wins. And this week, no one was safe. So other than those 3 girls, the rest of them were up for elimination. And the bottom 2 this week were Garlavaro and Eva LaQueen. Now, I agree with Garlavaro being in the bottom. And yes, Eva LaQueen gave a very basic look, but there were also some other basic looks on the runway. So do I agree that she should have been in the bottom? I'm unsure. I think we could have picked some others, but she didn't do very good in the movie sequel. So this week their song was Take On Me, and Garlavaro was safe, which meant that we saw Eva LaQueen be eliminated. This week it is a design challenge, and the queens will be making a cocktail dress. Now, we won't know what the runway is until we see the episode, but in the teaser that they provided us at the end of this week's episode, we also saw them doing their makeup in a kind of aeroplane, rocking side to side, and things were flying about. So we will see what will happen next week. And if you like the content I provide, you can catch me on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, and I will put my handle somewhere on the screen, and you can find me on there. But you can also find me on here every Tuesday for Global. And now you'll also be able to get me on a Sunday giving you Drag Race Series 6 UK content. UK Series 6 starts in a couple of weeks, and so I'll be starting doing content on that. I will see you next week for Global All Stars episode 6. So if you like what I enjoy, give it a like, leave it a comment, and do subscribe. And I will see you next week, same time, same place. Bye!